This was a nice quiet game. I really want to play something nice and quiet right now. Plus, I promised everyone that we would see if this actually works. But I'll basically explain how this system's going to work really quick. Everything's coming off of the trucks automatically. I am not checking the stickers, even though that would take some of our overflow off of the system. But they come in, they get checked for weight. If the weight is valid, it goes to the serial numbers. If they are not valid, it goes out the other end. Each thing that is invalid gets kicked off at this end of our conveyor belt. And then I take all of the valid ones and I check to see if the country is correct and the cargo is correct. Everything else is being checked for me. Now, the unfortunate thing is I do not have the invalid lane set up yet. Eventually, I want to just get it where it's like right here. And my ultimate goal one day is to not touch anything. Just kind of watch it all go. Unfortunately for me, that takes, I think, tier 7? It would be the sticker appliers. These one. Yeah, tier 7. I'm not sure I'm going to get quite that far, but I don't know. We'll see. And this is just going to be my life for a little while. Yeah, see, this is getting backed up pretty bad. So unfortunately for me, unless I see something that's obviously wrong, I'm going to have to start throwing stuff on the floor again. And this is all just going to get backed up again. I might have to put some storage in my system just to kind of cut down on a lot of the backlog. I mean, it's not going to be the flashiest or the fastest yet. I bought a few more machines to try to double this up now that I know it's going to work. Because these take 10 seconds, so we can cut that in half if we have 2 of them. I want it where I cannot keep up with the number of boxes that are hitting my desk. I'm a little tempted to already buy some of our upgrades, because some of our upgrades seem kind of nice, like receiving 2 extra parcels or increasing the delivery speed. But if I'm not keeping up with our current delivery, that's probably a problem. So if I can get to tier 5, I could do the country scanner. That would make things a little bit easier. All I'd have to do is slap a sticker on it and make sure it goes down the correct chute. We could get into contents inspection. I'm not sure what that is, but parcel opening toolbox. I'm assuming there are going to be shipping certain things that shouldn't be shipped, like, what is it, liquids or whatever. And then I'd have to open it up and take those out. So if I want to go to tier 4, I have to do the parcel opening or the contents inspection. I can do that. That being said, we didn't actually get a lot of money. No, let's have maybe one more day. I want to get this streamlined, and then I'll open it up really fast. Now, keep in mind, we're starting with 3,440. I'm hoping by the end of dropping all of these off, we're going to have a lot more money. We've already delivered 28 packages. The doors aren't even open. But we did make almost $2,000, so this is going to be awesome. Oh, my first time buying this, huh? You can carry multiple parcels at the same time with pallets. Attach parcels one by one, or hold the pallet to pick up parcels directly. Why wasn't I doing this before? Yes. Yes. Oh my God, look at how convenient this is. I don't know how many I currently have on here, but I guess it'll just stop attaching them when I run out of space, right? Now, can I drop all of these off of the pallet? Let go. Empty? No. Get off. I guess I'll just drop it. I just have to pick them up one by one now. Guess that's not bad. Just dump them here for now. This is the sticker one. So this is going to go up front. Oh, I see. No, that makes sense. You want it to go straight through. Otherwise, you want the valid ones to come off to the one side and the invalid ones to go off to the other side. Oh, I'm going to have to remove all of this. I have to move everything out of the way. If I can put it right where the door is and then run them all this way and then connect it into this, because those will all have the invalid stickers already on them. I don't even have to look at them. They get out of the system and they remove part of the bottleneck. I can figure this out. Okay, let's go ahead and move this corner out of my way. I'm also going to pull some of these straights and move them. So if I'm right, the valids that come out of this are just going to get kicked right down the chute. Oh, the problem with that is some days trains will not be running. So I don't want to do that. I guess I could adjust it. No, I'm not going to do this because if I do this, I won't remember to turn that around. A lot of times I think about something, I think, boy, that's a good idea. And then I realize, no, that's probably the worst idea I could have had. So let's go ahead and just do what I was going to do originally. Let's see if this is working. In my head, it works. So this is connected to the conveyors. All of the deliveries will be coming down here. I wanted to make sure there was a pretty long conveyor. That way we have at least a little bit of time before things start getting bottlenecked. Then we're going to go here. These are going to be all the denied. They will have a denied sticker on them. Maybe I should flip that. If I flip it, I could actually run them straight down, and then I wouldn't even have to touch this side. And if I really got good, I had enough conveyors, I could run another conveyor all the way over and connect into it. That's a lot of conveyors. I don't have enough here right now. No, it's fine. It'll just dump it right here. Then the next thing that'll do is it'll go into the weight. If it's valid, it comes out and goes into the serial number. If that's valid, it comes out to my desk, which I think I'm going to park myself basically right here in the middle. Could also turn around so I'm watching. Yeah, that might be better because then I can check on my system as I'm doing things. We're going to have a lot of invalids, but that should be quick. I can grab them, slap a sticker, and go. And then this is going to be all my valids coming through on that. Right here. Yeah, that should be good. So then if I'm sitting at my desk, I can sort of see the invalids right here. I can definitely see the valids, though. That's my ultimate goal. Even if I have to move my desk a little bit or like get up and grab stuff, that would be okay. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work the way I think it's going to work, but this should be at least a little bit better. I know I need one joiner conveyor over here because I have to slap these two together. If I had two, this would be perfect. Did I think ahead? I did! Look, there's another one! Ah! This is perfect! Because then I actually could flip this around and put all the denied on the same conveyor. And then if it has a sticker, I just throw it. And that solves my problem of what to do with this machine just dumping in the middle of nowhere. Okay, let's flip this around and change a few things. I am actually just one L piece away from having this entire system done. Ah, I can't believe it. Hold on, let me take a look at the contracts. Is there anything for air right now? 3 parcels destined for Mullen. Don't bother checking. If I have anything over here that can go to Mullen, even if it's wrong and there's 1, I need 3 of them. There's 2. Come on, please, please, please. Yes! Yes, 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 yes! Oh my god! So let's do this contract really quick. That'll be all the money I need. And then I can put in an L right here. And then I can pretend that I did a good thing. And then, you know, then I can be proud of myself for accomplishing an actual automated system. I can celebrate this tiny victory. There's the final, well, semi-final solution to our automation issue. Now, there should be 0 bottlenecking, everything is turned on, and hopefully we'll start seeing a few boxes kicked into the center, a few boxes kicked to the outside. I think I already see pre-disapproved packages coming through. So let's see if they kick to the outside. Oh, that is not as fast as I thought it was going to be. Why is that taking forever? That's also 10 seconds? Oh no, it's not labeled 10 seconds. So did that go to the outside? Yes, that is awesome. But this is disapproved, so throw that there. There's another disapproval, throw this here. Then anything that comes in the middle, all I have to do is stand here, grab it, slap it on, check it. So that's Mullen's flag. That is an approved method of transportation. And then that goes over there. Oh, there's our first. Oh, there's my first problem. The small boxes are just going to fall off onto the floor. So I got to be on it. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. Oh, look, they just get shoved right there. No, I'm going to have to keep up with this. See, because I already wasn't sure what to do with that, and it already had a sticker on it. Then what happens if there's 2? If there's 2, I just got to grab them and slam them here. Oh, this is wrong. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Can I keep up with this? Maybe. Maybe I can do this. That is definitely wrong. Slap that on there. Grab that. Look at... I am peak efficiency. Because for some reason, we have a lot more approvals than I remember. And the day practically just ended. And we're already out of packages. So I can keep up with the system. And now that we have this new pallet, let's see how this works to dump stuff over there. I could probably just drop the whole pallet down there, but I want my pallet back. Let's make sure that I'm not messing this up too much. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to check all of these just to make sure that I wasn't getting too carried away. It should be pretty easy because the stickers will just show me if it's a plane or not. So far, I think I did a good job. Oh, what? Never mind. How did this get there? You're supposed to go in there. Did I mess this up anymore? I think what it was is I got kind of carried away and I forgot what direction I was throwing the bad ones in. So nearly $4,000. And I had a couple mishaps. So we had that problem. But so far, that's working. Now, there's a few changes I need to make. This is a problem that I have to address. And I think I know how to do it. It's going to be pretty simple, I think. So I just take these and I move these out of the way. And I take my desk and I just bump my desk up a little bit. So then I will have approvals dumped on my desk at the top and disapprovals dumped on my desk at the bottom. And they'll just be placed on my desk. Now, the other problem I have to deal with is this. I did have to hop out of my desk, hop into this pit, and it's not easy to get back here. So let's go ahead and move some of this around. And then I'm going to get 2 of the loaders because we can afford those. Feels like I shouldn't do it. Feels like I should have this system set up before I try to add more stuff to my... It doesn't matter. Just jump. Just make the jump. Let's do it. I need something first, though. What was it? Parcel opening toolbox? Is that what I need? I don't even know how to use this thing. Let's go grab that. I'm assuming that means we're going to have to check the insides of all of the boxes? Some of the boxes? None of the boxes? I don't know. This gets slapped on my desk, right? This becomes more of a nuisance on my desk. Oh, it's a box opener. So that's how I check all of the boxes. Let's go ahead and lock that down so I'm not spinning it randomly. What else do I need? The license I need for it, now that I have that. That's kind of cheap, so let's go ahead and do this. Yay! That's a new problem for me to solve. Open up those parcels. Contents inspection license. Only some parcels need their contents inspected, indicated by a red contents inspection required label. So now I can open up this. And if I open up this, tier 4 gets me... Whoa. Oh, there it is. Prohibited contents. Bleach and chemicals, gas canisters. What? People are actually trying to mail this stuff? So let's go ahead and buy this. That is all of my money, but it unlocks so much awesome stuff. Oh, and ship cargo. That's going to be more packages, though, so I am happy about that. Conveyor loader. Connect storage racks to loaders to automatically store parcels. Wait a second. Can I connect more than one loader to more than one loader to this storage rack? So if I swapped out this for a loader, then it would just automatically connect to this same storage rack. And then what's the chances that we'll have more than 12 pre-approvals in a day? Is there $600 worth of stuff here? I could sell this and just get another loader. Nah, that's not worth it. Let's go ahead and pop these in over here where I know I'll actually use them. So hopefully my rack will work. Hopefully we won't have like an overflow in the center anymore. And then I'll just have to clean up at the end like I've done a million times already. Ah, this is it. This is it. Okay. Plain Mullen. Yes, it's approved, but I have to cut it open. Yeah. What? How do I? Oh, I just click on it, I guess. It said free batteries are bad, right? Batteries? Yeah. How dare you? How dare you try to bring batteries into Mullen? I'm assuming that they maybe explode or something. I don't know. I don't know why batteries can't go through. Use the knife to open. Thanks for not telling me ahead of time. I kind of figured it out. Deny all parcels containing prohibited items. What about the ones that are pre-approved? You didn't tell me anything about anything that's pre-approved. If I see a pre-approval sticker, do I need to worry about it? Also, if it's denied, I probably don't even need to look at it either, right? This is really getting interesting now. There's so much to think about. Like cash, which I think is wrong, right? Yeah. Why are people shipping this stuff? Don't do it. Just try to get it across the borders the regular way. It's a lot safer for you that way. Because you put your home address, it becomes a problem. Although I guess technically they wouldn't. You just keep sending cash and just hoping it makes it. Is that what they're doing? I'm not counting yesterday because we had so many extra packages. But We were hitting 70s pretty consistently when I was just grabbing the packages. So I'm going to say that's 2 trucks worth, so let's say 6. We're losing 1 whole delivery of truck using this system. How can I speed this up a little bit more? Let's see if there's any decent upgrades that we could actually get. I still think delivery size is going to be an issue because we're going to bottleneck this hard. Delivery speed might help a little bit. Export size would help, at least me at the end when I'm cleaning up. But the problem is that's tier 6. We do have unloaders now, right? So we could add loaders and unloaders, and I could automate the entire process of the denial and approval. But that still wouldn't work very well because I still have to slap the sticker on manually. And there's going to be stuff that I'm going to have to open. No, maybe an unloader or 2 would work. Let's do 2 unloaders, and then I can stick stuff on storage racks, and it'll just automatically unload stuff for me. And just slap that on, and then go and get my storage rack, and slap this on. And then I have these 2, which will have stickers pre-applied to them. And eventually, I will actually automate the process of putting packages into here to speed up the end of my day. When did this happen? Upgrade? So I can upgrade this from level 1 to level 2? Can I do it to these machines? I can! Oh, I was wondering why it said level on it. What does that even do? Does it speed these up? Does it drop it by half? That would be amazing. I can also do the same thing to the conveyor belts? Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. You know how many packages we could probably do now? All I had to do was get to the high enough tier that I can unlock it. It never even said anything about that. But it just, if I could get to these next tiers, I can unlock so much awesome stuff. I need stamp authentication to do... How much do I need for the stamp authentication license? Only $500, and it's $10 extra per parcel. Then I could get the next tier warehouse, which means I could probably get higher levels. And if I can get higher levels, I can upgrade all of my different machines. So all of my major concerns would have been taken care of if I had just pushed forward. And it never said, get to a higher tier warehouse to upgrade the levels. Maybe it did. Maybe it said, requires tier whatever warehouse, and I just didn't read it. I don't know. But now that I know... I need 5,000 for both of those machines. It'll totally be worth it, though. It seems like every day we use every penny that we made in the previous day, which I guess is a good thing, but we're getting closer. So I definitely am to the point now where all I have to do is slap stickers on things. This is going to be the approved or disapproved. The approved will come out here. Anything that doesn't have a sticker goes through the weight, then goes through the serial number, then goes through the country. That's everything that we have to do except unless something needs looked inside of. If it needs to be looked inside of, then I have to do that. Otherwise, I'm just sticking a sticker on it. That I can do. We also have a ton of these straights, so if I need more straights, I can slap them in over here, which I probably will need some. I do need another joiner right here, it looks like. Maybe this isn't going to work yet, because I think I'm out of cash besides the 300 we just got. And I think the joiner is worth that much, but then a $25 fee? Yeah, $350 plus the 25. That figures. I can't afford that. Well, I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to try to get this center put together too. So I just have to mirror that same thing right here, except I have to bridge over one of these pieces. So this is not ideal. I don't have enough straight pieces yet. Because if I had enough straight pieces, I could actually make a nice turn and get everything landing right on my desk. But as it is right now, any disapprovals are going to be put on this rack over here, and it's just going on the floor over here. And this is where all of our approvals are going. So we know the pre-approval bridge is working. That's our first pre-approval package. And we have a couple denials coming. But no matter what, it's going to be a lot faster because all I have to do is slap stickers on. See, because this is an automatic approval, I don't actually have to look at it unless it has the sticker that says you have to stare deeply into its soul. So I can sort of see where this is going, and hopefully you can kind of see how we're going to get there, but my brain just is struggling to keep up. So this is all good, but I do have to cut it. See, and these are the packages that are going to slow me down, too. No matter what anyone tries to tell you, this is what peak performance looks like. So we have everything coming in. It's going in, getting checked for the stickers. If it's approved, it goes directly to my desk, where I can take a look at it and see what kind of cargo type it is, so I can sort it the right way. If it doesn't have a sticker on it, it goes into the weight. It goes from the weight to the serial number. It goes from the serial number to the country. You've all seen that. Now, what's unique is anything that is invalid gets kicked out onto this conveyor, which is loaded into our storage. From here, it gets unloaded onto my desk. From here, if it has a sticker on it, or even if it doesn't, I guess, I slap a sticker on it. I stick it on this conveyor belt, which I hope sort of works, even though it's stuck in my desk. I'm hoping I can, like, put it on the edge. Doesn't matter. I throw the package over here. As soon as the package hits this conveyor, it goes directly into the outgoing denials. And then as soon as I see this starting to back up a little bit, turn around, smack the button. The whole other side of this system is exactly the same thing. So basically what I'm saying is anything that's going to be denied will be on the storage rack, which will get kicked onto my desk. Anything that's going to be approved will be shoved directly onto my desk, and then I approve it and then throw it over my shoulder. This is a denial, so I don't have to... Oh, wait. I don't really have to move, right? Yeah, it works! Oh, go, go, go! Oh, that feels better. So, yes, I don't need that iPad anymore. Good. I don't need the tablet. Let's get rid of that. Stick my printer right here. Lock that down. There's another denial. Stick it there. This is an approval. It's been pre-approved. That is for air, so let's throw it really far. That's also pre-approved. That goes over here. So I do have to move a little bit. Oh, this is in the way. That is going to be in the way, and it's going to be bouncing everything all over the place. Let's take this, and I don't even know what to do with it. Maybe my printer will go here, and it won't make everything explode like the other thing was. This is what I was waiting for. I can chill a little bit, just relax, just grab another package, stick another sticker on it, send it right down the line. This has to be running out. So let's go ahead and slap that. Now, the only thing I definitely want to figure out is a better system for these approvals, because I keep having to throw them over there, which is okay. But the problem I run into is even if I do throw them over there, there's sometimes that I don't quite make it. So then they end up on that denial conveyor belt, and I have to grab them. I am one misstep away from throwing in a good package into the denials. That's a lot of money and a lot of packages. We finally hit a mighty 90. Now, the only thing that I really need to try to figure out is I would love to figure out a way to get my valid packages to go in here. So this is what we have so far, and this is going to be a good test day because I'll have to remember not to send the train. I don't know if I can or not, but I can try. Anything that's supposed to go in today is going to go here. It will go here. It'll be stacked up. It'll go here. It'll be unloaded. It'll then be stacked up again, and then it will be unloaded, and then eventually down the chute. And this is 12 and 12. That's 24 plus 1 for each of these different conveyor belts. So there is a little bit of room. I guess, long story short, that is a lot of room for packages. If I just have to run over a few times, that's not nearly as bad as the like 8 or 9 times at the end of the night that I have to do to clean up my mess after I throw massive piles of boxes everywhere. Now I've run into another problem. It's so efficient, I sit here and wait forever for another package to show up. Where before, I was so scatterbrained and just running around everywhere trying to keep up with my system that I was the bottleneck. Now, I get bored sitting here waiting. I also figured out I can zoom out, which is great, because zooming out gives me my whole table then. I haven't really been paying attention to whether or not I needed to cut into any of these packages. I don't think I have. I don't think I have had to cut into one of them yet. Most of the ones that I had to cut into have been denied, like that one over here. See, this one right here is denied, so I don't even have to bother. Now, the only downside to this is every once in a while I do have to turn around and smack this button. But like I said before, my biggest concern about this system is that it's always bottlenecked up there and never with me. So I knew this was going to be a problem. Now I just have to figure out how to fix that. in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching this one, and remember to take care and goodbye.